Welcome back, everybody. You're here with the Double Take Dads. Is prostitution legalized in Cali?
It is. Nah, I
Well,
mean, according to what's being said, it is. It's crazy.
I mean, they say it's not legalized. They just say they took measures
Mm. Legalizing.
into protecting people,
Yeah.
but we beg to differ.
Yeah.
What's actually happening? We don't want to talk into the whole political aspect
Yeah.
about it. We just want to talk about
We don't
the
want to say who said what and why and
well, who said it's of little importance, right? Democrats,
whatever.
That's
It's so.
that. Nah. But yeah, just the main fact, the main thing is really this bill, this act, really to protect these people that they are supposedly protecting, which is the people of color, the
The
Hispanic,
transgender,
the
LGBT,
LGBT. They're trying. So this,
minorities, you could say if you want to say it in one word. But reading it is interesting.
yeah,
Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps us in the algorithm.
yeah. And if you haven't seen our previous video, go check them out. They're hot. Well, to us, apparently.
No, they're popping. They're
and
good. They're good.
to our community here that are we got the loyal brothers and
We got
sisters that
some
are helping
support
us,
out there. Thank
and
you.
if you
Shout
want
out to
to
all of you guys.
yeah, if you want to join the community, if you enjoy these videos, if you want more and better quality as we're getting better,
Yeah,
just help us out with a subscription, with a like, comment down below what you want us to talk about next. And
exactly.
but anyways, back
Back
to
to
what
what
we were
we're.
saying is this bill really actually to help the community? And I say nah, we're gonna go through it. I mean, I want to
Yeah,
read
yeah.
it to you guys
Pull it up.
just in case if you guys were not aware. So loitering is basically illegal, right? In Cali,
Yeah.
there's a law that prohibits you from loitering around, especially with the intent of prostitution, with the intent of any kind, pimp.
So that means for the cops there has to be a suspicion
Yeah,
to see a person just,
yeah. So the
you know.
law is that for a cop can not they like to word it as harass,
Yeah.
but a cop can question anybody who they suspect just because of their appearance. Let's say you see a woman in
In a
freaking in
bikini.
a bikini in the city, and stopping cars,
Just
like,
standing, yeah, chilling.
or just even just walking them back and forth. A police can go up to her and ask her, "What are you doing here? Why are
What's
you
your
in that
purpose?
clothes?
Yeah.
What is your reason for dressing up like that and walking around here and just standing there?"
And stopping cars and talking to people. Like, what's your purpose?
Which is to prevent prostitution or to prevent an act of human trafficking, etc. You get it? And that's in every state, right? So just recently, not a couple months ago, we're kind of late on this, but it was interesting
Yeah.
just looking into the topic. And just not too long ago, so the governor of Cali signed this bill that was on in air for like a year or two. They had proposed this a while ago, but they had earlier this year, they had given it to him to sign, and it was a bill that it's supposed to protect the people from being harassed and discriminated against by the police.
Yeah.
So now with this bill, the police can't just go up to someone.
But what does it say? You can't question someone loitering even if you have suspicion?
Yeah, you can't question them. You can't harass them because questioning them will be considered as harassment
Hmm.
or discrimination. They can use it against the police now with this bill as harassment or discrimination, which makes the police, go like this.
But it specifies who.
It doesn't matter who. Like it could look there could be a woman that looks like 17 years old, right?
Yeah.
And the police suspect that this is a minor,
Yeah.
even though it may not be a minor, but
Yeah.
he can't go up to and probably protect that person from being trafficked or from committing for somebody committing a felony against that particular person.
And what if you have all the green lights? You see everything that would tell you this is straight up prostitution. He can't do anything.
No, not with this bill. Not
Nothing. Like you
yeah,
see this half naked ass lady talking
yeah.
to a guy, gets
No.
in the car. They,
To them, that doesn't mean prostitution,
bruh,
and that's not intent of prostitution.
how do they,
With this
bruh?
bill, that's what this bill does. It basically retracts on the actual law which was there before.
So it's legalizing prostitution, basically.
Well, they don't consider it legalized because
Yeah, they give it another name.
I think to be honest, I think that it's more like a step and a test to see how if prostitution was legalized, how would the
How
city
would it
turn
be?
out?
How would it work?
What is
Okay,
the turnout of legalizing
gotcha.
prostitution? The same thing as with drugs and
Yeah,
marijuana
like
and
Seattle, where they legalize all the hard drugs, bro.
Oregon.
Talk to the people in Seattle; they'll tell you. All the streets, Phil.
Hey, you want?
Talk to the people in Philly.
What do you want? Come to me in Oregon.
Talk to Denver. Bruh, as soon as they legalized weed in Denver, you remember they were the first or something like that. Rent went from like 15 to 2,200 average to 3,500 because everybody was like, "Yo,
Let's
let's go
go.
over there smoke weed." I mean, legalizing all these things, it's there's a reason why they weren't legalized from the start to
Yeah,
build a society.
and
It just promotes delinquency,
that's true.
whether it be drugs, whether it be
And
prostitution, gangs, all these things.
yeah,
It
or
promotes it.
maybe not. Yeah, promote it, but
or
produce it.
or produce it. Yeah,
Maybe that's what they want.
maybe they don't encourage you, but they're like, yeah, it's okay, we'll let it slide.
Maybe they want you to be a delinquent so that you can depend on them.
I mean,
Rings a bell. But
that makes sense.
no conspiracy theories over here.
Yeah,
We're gonna go with some facts and what I read
they're
and
doing it for the best of society.
yeah. So let me read you this, and it's the actual bill, and it's from Scott Weiner. This is what he proposed, and this is what it says. So on loitering for the purpose of engaging in prostitution offense, right? Offense. Existing law prohibits soliciting or engaging in an act of prostitution as specified. Existing law also prohibits loitering in a public place with the intent to commit prostitution, which is what we were
So
basically
that's a
saying
girl in a
before.
bikini in a corner going like, hey,
Yeah, so that's
yeah,
the law. It prohibits, that as defined or directing, supervising, recruiting, or aiding a person who is loitering with the intent to commit prostitution,
yeah,
which is like
someone behind,
pimps.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
The
Someone
pimps,
behind them in a car going like,
somebody trafficking
yeah.
these women or whoever is being trafficked, right? Or collecting or receiving all or part of the proceeds of an act of prostitution.
Okay,
The
yeah,
money, the
getting paid, yeah,
transaction.
yeah, yeah.
You see it happening, that's it. You can go boop. Under existing law, a violation of any of these provisions is a misdemeanor. So this was the law, If you did any of these
Yeah,
things, or if you were in suspicion of being
someone doing this.
any of these things, a police can come and start questioning you and
Yeah.
if they deem you, you can get a misdemeanor. All right. So this bill would repel those provisions related to loitering with the intent to commit prostitution and would make other conforming changes. So
Okay, so the first one already eliminates almost all of the above.
and that's basically what that just said right now.
But yeah, but then it says with other conforming changes.
Yeah, so there's more changes. That's not the
Apart
only.
from that,
That's it.
so they
We're
use
only
that to get in
focusing.
there.
Well, yeah,
Oh my god.
we're only focusing on the sex.
Prostitution
Well, they
side.
call it sex workers.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, you can say sex workers,
Yeah,
prostitution,
prostitution is a little degrading.
degrading.
Yeah,
Really?
now it's sex workers.
So we just got to
Now
change
it's a
English.
job. Now it's a job.
Let's just call them zhuzhavzh. Make up another language.
Nah.
We can't use words anymore.
Well,
Prostitute.
yeah.
Let's just make up words.
Hey,
Let's call them
yeah,
jibber
that's what we're
jabbers.
saying. Where is this world going? I like, where the heck are we going? We're not gonna be able to do anything
Look,
to be
sex
honest.
workers is still degrading. Let's call them jibber jabbers.
No, because it's a job. Protect them. It's a job now.
Yeah. Jibber jabbers. This guy went to It's a job.
That's a sex workers. They're working. It's a job instead of prostitution. That's how they reworded this thing. That's that's the filtration that they use. Hey,
Jibber jabbers.
here we go. So this bill would also authorize a person convicted of a violation of loitering with the intent to commit prostitution to petition the court for dismissal and sealing of their case and resentencing if applicable.
What?
So basically, if you were
Yeah,
previously
yeah. Anyway,
caught,
explain it though.
if you were
Yeah, yeah.
previously
Previously called. You
caught,
could appeal this.
now you're good. Now you'd be like, hey,
You could be like,
hey,
so.
yeah, hey, Gavin Newsom, you my boy. I'm making a petition now to get out of jail.
You get out and you could be like, who won the jibber jabber?
What?
We back to jibber jabbering.
No, basically, like, hey, you were in jail for this, now you can get out.
Yeah, it's like what they did with the weed thing. Yo, Biden put hella people in jail for weed. He put the most.
Yeah, no, and that we just want to give you an insight on that,
You
in
could
case
keep
you didn't
reading
know.
and see
Yeah,
the other changes.
the other changes. If you want to know more about the
Yeah,
other changes, you can comment down below, and we'll get into it. But it's crazy that
yeah.
it's crazy to me. To me, in my honest opinion, I think they're really testing it on this city that's freaking letting anything happen over there.
Yeah, yeah. They just let go. They let go.
I
They're
hear
like
the homeless rates are in probably the highest in
ever.
Cali, and now prostitution rates are probably the highest, and we can look into the crime rates. So and all this, well, there is no crime over there, so they're probably the best
Their
on
stats just
paper.
went way down.
But I was also reading that this bill also prevents those who are victims. Which again,
Yeah, yeah.
it
Victims
was further. It
too.
was further down
Yeah,
the bill.
yeah.
I'd have to look for it, but
But it would make sense.
that those who are victims
Victims,
harder to come out
exactly, because they can't appeal. They can't. No, not appeal.
because
They can't.
they would
What's it called when you
yeah
accuse?
they were
Accuse.
accused they
They
were
can't
accused
accuse because the other people being accused are
are being
defended.
discriminated and they're being defended by this bill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. So now
but he grabbed.
yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah.
No matter what you say, we jibber
Well, they
jabber.
could be she. They could
We
be
jibber.
she.
We.
Hey.
Yeah. No. 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 It's crazy. This is crazy, man.
Yeah, no, it's sad. I mean,
But this is the whole point. It's exactly, I believe it's what you said, that the government is implementing these little changes all with the ideology of progression and to make a society better, Western society.
no, in
Basically
a
killing culture and
yeah, yeah.
people's identities, but to make this Western progressive futuristic utopian view of we're all equal, we all got to be treated the same. I'm not saying we don't, but the ways they're implementing these things are wild.
I know, like, come on,
Wild.
legalizing a crime, like, or maybe not legalizing it, but
Imagine they
protecting the
Yeah,
criminal.
no. Imagine they legalize cocaine here in Jersey. Yeah. Yo, it
Whoa,
will be over. It will be
yeah,
over. You know how many crackheads there are already in the streets? And
Next thing you
imagine they
know,
legalize.
Biden is handshaking the president of Colombia. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if this year, at the end of this year or next year, they legalize cocaine somewhere, especially with his son. Come on. Anyways,
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we would have thought he
I
would have done
can't
it
get
by
into
now.
politics. It's just so annoying.
It's
It's
ridiculous.
terrible.
It's,
Like politics is horrible.
it's funny.
Politicians are horrible.
Right now,
Like,
it's a comedy show. It's a comedy show.
although politics in Argentina right now are hot. Hey, I'm loving that guy over there.
Yo, he's crazy too.
He's crazy. If you guys don't know, just go watch Argentina's new president.
Yeah, he's
He's
cuckoo.
entertaining.
Yeah, yeah,
He's entertaining. Nah, he ain't cuckoo. He's smart as hell.
he is smart, but
He's
he's a little
super,
cuckoo.
yeah, a little crazy.
He
Yeah,
is smart
no,
though.
he's great.
But
yeah, if you guys like this episode, subscribe,
please,
like
please
it, support us.
leave a comment down below. Talk to us. Let us know how you feel. Where you want this channel to go. What do you want to see? Maybe we could implement it in our next video. You never know.
Yeah.
Just
Hey,
like this bill will protect you.
no.
Go jibber jabbing.
Yeah, okay. Get out of here with that jibber jabber.
I just wanted to say it. Yeah, no, seriously, this thing is insane. I honestly believe that English is gonna be redundant. You're gonna be only able to say the same words forever in English.
Literally.
Half of the dictionary is gonna be gone by like 2030.
Yeah,
For
that's.
real.
Oh,
You're thinking of all the words that they took out.
yeah. Yeah,
Anyways, but click on the like button if you want. Watch another video of ours. Check it out. We have many in store. You could just go through our channel, and if you want to see something specifically, just leave a comment below. And nothing. We'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya.